52% is the NCLEX pass rate right now for repeat NCLEX test takers. Let's get into it. Hi, my name is Nurse Chioma, and in this video, in this channel, I share with you tips, tricks, advice to help you to pass your nursing exams, NCLEX exams, along with also all the information about nursing. And today we're talking about the passing rate for repeat NCLEX test takers is 52%. All right. Now, in case you don't believe me, let's put it up on the screen. I'm going to show you right now the data on the screen that shows that it is 52% for repeat test takers in the United States. All right, U.S. educated, not international. Okay, that's what's showing right now on the screen. And then for your LPNs right now, this is going to 2025. All right, 2026. For LPN for the last quarter, it is 42%. Okay, 42%. So these numbers, I went back and looked at the numbers for 2025 as well, and it's pretty much along the same range too. Now, this is not brand new information. This is not totally brand new information, to be honest, because the passing rate for repeat and test takers has always been low, U.S. educated. This is actually slightly better, because I remember in the past for repeat U.S. educated, it used to be like in the 40%. So it's gotten a little bit better. Okay, it's gotten a little bit better, but who knows the validity of why it's gotten better completely, given the recent scam situation that I talked about in this video here. Okay, so let's talk about why is there such a poor passing rate for your repeat test takers, right? Then and we'll focus on U.S. educated, because the international, that's a different situation, that's a different story. So the first thing, number one, there's studies that show that when you fail the test the first time, there's a 50% likelihood that you'll fail it again the next time. So the likelihood goes down, or the likelihood of failing increases every time that you fail the test. And then another reason why too is that a lot of repeat test takers are studying the same way that first time test takers study. And I'll tell you this right now from somebody that has helped thousands of people to pass their NCLEX exam, with the majority of them being repeat test takers. I know this for a fact, because I've interviewed, talked to, and assisted and helped many of them. So the issue for a lot of repeat test takers is that you're doing, and if you're one of them, you're doing the same type of preparation as somebody that just graduated from nursing school, and thinking that you're going to get the same results when it's not the case, right? So what they're usually doing is, practice questions all the time, when you don't need practice questions. You need to learn the content. You need to understand the information better. And especially if you are doing questions and you're getting poor passing rates, it's poor percentages on your practice questions, that's telling you right there that more questions is not the answer. You have to actually prepare for it by learning the content. But a lot of people don't want to do that, because we want quick fixes. This is an internet generation, a microwave generation, where we just want fast results. And sometimes we're not willing to put in the work. And that's the reason why we get these results, But you have to learn the content, because you're going to work with real patients. These are people's lives. So that's one of the things, is that they're trying to study and prepare the same way that a first-time test taker or a person that just graduated is preparing. Another thing too is a lot of repeat test takers waited a long time before they took the NCLEX exam. So they either waited too long or they tested too soon. So I have a lot of people So many people, I'm telling you, you'll be surprised, especially if you're one of them. But so many people this year, 2026, or even 2025, I graduated nursing school in 2021. I graduated nursing school in 2020. I graduated nursing school in 2018. I need help passing the NCLEX this year in 2026. So many people are in this category. So, and there's different reasons why people took longer to take the test than sooner. Some people, they had a child, something happened in their family, life changes, etc. Things like that. They just never got around to doing it, whatever it may be. But that right there is a huge hindrance because you have to really now like start all over again with the workload, with the content, with the comprehension. And so that's a big challenge, right? To get back to discipline yourself again. So, but you have to, because think about your life. Think about what's on the other side of finally having that license. I mean, your life will change dramatically, but you got to put in the work though. You got to put in the work in for real this time. So that's the challenge for a lot of times is that you're just not aware that like as far as the time frame, how much it's going to hurt you so much. And then another issue too is that it just takes them they prepare too soon without figuring out what wrong the first time. So example, this would look like, oh, they took the test and they took the exam, failed the test, then they got their new ATT, which is 45 days later, and then now, okay, I'm gonna take it 45 days, in 45 days immediately, right? But the last test that they took, that they failed, bombed it. Like they got the minimum number of questions and really failed, got a bunch of below passing areas, and they're just gonna go and take it again without really figuring out what went wrong and what to do differently. And so then the discouragement sets in, and then you get slowed down, etc. So sometimes that's another thing too, is that you have to know what went wrong. I mean, not dwell on it, but you need to figure out why you didn't pass it before, right? So it's either waiting too long or waiting too soon, not having enough urgency. You know, um, I've had, I've helped people, and there's some situations that really make me sad when I think about it, where um, some people just didn't have urgency when they should have had urgency. You know, like I can't tell you how many people that will send me a message. Oh, I want to prepare for my NCLEX exam, and I'm like, okay, great. What's your email? Let's get started, and then I'll never hear from them again. Because they just don't have urgency. And I know life is lifing for many people. There are circumstances behind the scenes that I may not be seeing, right? I understand that. But sometimes it's just not having urgency. And meanwhile, life is passing by. There's so many jobs, jobs that's out here paying nurses $85 an hour for as a new grad, you know? So that's then it's like you gotta have urgency in this. Another thing too is that with a lot of repeat test takers, um, sometimes it's just not having that motivation, not having that motivation. So because they're not as motivated, they're not willing to put in because you don't understand. I've already lost so much money. I've already lost so much time. I've already lost, But if you keep focusing on what you lost, that's all you're gonna keep having. That's the reality. If you keep focusing on what you lost or you don't have anymore, what somebody did to you, you're gonna keep having only that. you know. So a lot of times they're just many repeat test takers that I've talked to, they're just not motivated. They're not willing to put in the work. They need so much accountability to the point where they're not willing to actually show up for themselves. You know, like I've had people that told me like, "Oh, can you just sit there and teach me all day? I just need you to teach me all day, every day, for like $10." And just teach me everything. In fact, just take the test for me, Nurse Chioma. you know, when you can't, that's not how life works. So that's another issue as well, is that many They're just not motivated at all. And you have to put your why in front of you. Like, you really do. You need to put your why in front of you if you're going to put the work in so that way you can get the results. Even if you failed it 10 times, 15 times, 30 times, it don't matter. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the work for real. You got to keep making the sacrifice. Keep making the investment. Keep trying. Keep trying. Don't give up on yourself. Because then you're going to be looking at yourself in the mirror every single day knowing that you quit. No, you got to keep trying. You absolutely must keep trying. You cannot give up. Not this time and not again. Okay? So these are all the different reasons. All the different reasons. And I'm saying all this from a place of love because I've helped so many students to pass this exam that have suffered. I mean, suffered, struggled so much. I had students that finally passed with working with me 11 try. They finally passed the 11th time. Finally. 10 years later, finally passed a decade later. But those are the ones that didn't give up. And meanwhile, not only were they studying, reading, sacrificing, they were also praying. They were also in their prayer closet, praying to God to help cause them to finally pass this NCLEX exam. Put in the work. It's time to put in the work, right? 52% is no joke. 42% is no joke. Not in this economy. You cannot afford to not progress anymore. You can't. This time, you got to do it. This time, you got to put in the work. This time, you're going to get it. This time, it's going to happen. But you got to put in the work. You're going to have to put in the work. You have to identify why you're not comprehending the material. Okay? Because there's a reason why. There's absolutely a reason why. But it's possible and it's doable. All right? So, those are the different reasons why the passing rate is so low for repeat test takers. Okay? I hope that this gives some clarity, insight. If you want to pass your NCLEX exam for real, right? Because I only want to help those that are serious. In the link in the description, go ahead and visit our website, choosingnursingstore.com. On there, I have multiple different products to help you study for your NCLEX exam, right? NCLEX exam, nursing exam, those are different type of products that I have on there. I especially recommend our 30 days NCLEX Bootcamp on there. That's going to help you specifically to pass your NCLEX exam, all right? I know I get a lot of people that ask me this, Nurse Chioma, do you provide tutoring? Do you provide tutoring? Do you provide tutoring? I've had people, I used to provide tutoring, but I've had the problem where people just do not follow through with the tutoring. Like, oh, I'll get started, and then they start, and then but then afterwards they give up, you know. And so, as you can tell, I'm a very passionate person, but I like to work with people that are also passionate too. So if you can afford the tutoring that I offer, right, then you can check the description for the tutoring information below. That is all. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you for tuning in. Comment below your story, your journey, and I'll see you guys the next time.